Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Sunday, May 30th.
Sunday.
And we just got to Worlds of Fun. They're the nice parking.
It wasn't quite as bad as yesterday, but it was pretty close.
We actually came in a little bit earlier today, but we're gonna give some tips. So, what the problem is when everybody's trying to get on to Worlds of Fun Avenue,
there are two lanes.
There are two lanes, but everybody's at the very base of those two lanes are trying to get the right lane. There's two lanes that enters the Worlds of Fun parking lots. Go all the way to the top. Take a second lane in. Easy. No problems. The other tip, if you're dropping somebody off, it's lane one only. Do not go down lane one
unless you're dropping somebody off.
Because you're not going to get into the parking lot.
You're going to annoy it, or you're going to annoy a bunch of people that you have to merge into.
Yes. So, tips. Remember them. Use them. Your life will be a lot easier if you do.
We'll have a much
if not, go ahead and sit in that mile too long line. Enjoy it. Think about your day. Plan it. Because you don't have time to do that.
You have plenty of time to do that.
Yeah, we just got him dead. He got a new one too. Is that why you asked how old he was?
Thank you.
Come on, Mark. Come on,
This is the former Chicky and Pete's.
Yeah, formerly known as Smorgasbord, formerly known as In It For Wins, formerly known as All Stars.
Yeah, it's all boarded up. It's too bad. This is actually a great location for a restaurant. They just reworked the kitchen area and layouts, and so it would be.
It's got a great view of Voyager too.
Great view. It could be really awesome. Maybe they'll bring it back somehow, some way. I'm up here at Spinning Dragons. We're running 4 cars. It's quite a long line. You can take a look over here and look down. This is the fast lane line all the way down, which kind of blocks the exit to the ride, but you know. I think we're moving on.
Oh, do you want to tell them about the poles? The poles are really important, the light poles.
Oh yeah, the light poles you see here. And
here and there and there.
All down here. This actually is from the Orient Express. Reused for here, kind of a throwback to it. And if you're curious about where Express would set as the helix will be back behind those woods there. It actually never encroaches over into this lot. They could coincide together if they wanted to. Here we're on the entrance side of Spinning Dragons. You see the lines out in the street. It's really just a straight line. No switchback, goes straight in. Kind of really wish they had actually moved the entrance down here and just have it go in this side of this area by the fountain. I think it would look better, be easier to get to. Cleared out that line up there for the haunts, but oh well. We're in the Orient by design. It's kind of nice. They put the word Orient there. They actually changed this over the winter. It could have been a little bit last year, but they really freshened up. It was nice. They sized down the concrete pad to fit the ride. It's here. The exit is no longer on this side. And there's I don't know what else.
Well, you remember that this pad was originally built for Oriental Octopus.
Yes, for the
Oriental Octopus was here until 1983.
Well, this ride here, the ride has actually been at several places in the park. It was over by where I was standing over by Spinning Dragons. That's where it originally was located, called Singapore Sling, which was my favorite name.
Yeah, it was my favorite name too.
Then moved over to Americana, to Whirligig, and moved back to Orient as Bamboozler. And it's been here ever since.
1984.
And I'm gonna go try to find the exit And the line you can see here is out the front. And line to the bathrooms. Right behind it for the female side. And the exit's right here. Which is kind of nice, actually. Give you a good view in here with exit in here. I actually like this. This is really nice.
I do like this.
It's a really good idea to move this over here. Picture plants. Jennifer likes these. I do too. They're really nice. Landscaping here is really, really nice. It's probably one of the best landscape parks in the country.
They're in the same family as Venus flytraps in that they are predatory plants. They actually will trap bugs in their little pitchers. Carnivorous, thank you.
Yeah.
They're carnivorous plants in that they will trap bugs in their little pitchers and absorb them.
Now, when I do this, the OCD in me, this is driving me crazy. Look at the railings. The bottom one is not even. That's the OCD in me. It's like it's driving me nuts. That's kind of interesting, the panda. I never noticed it, but it looks like there used to be a seat somewhere. Ripcord is not operating today.
Well, my dad, when he worked on Cotton Blossom, he would always tell me how, because Cotton Blossom used to be right here, he always used to tell me how when he was working up at Paddle Wheel, the Paddle Wheel lunch counter that was up there, that you could hear the Orient music from, you know, in the Americana section of the park. And, you know, that always mystified him, why you can hear the Orient music in the Americana section of the park. And that's kind of cool to be standing here near where that was and hear that same thing.
I smell orange chicken from Panda. It isn't open when we walk by, but I think it's going to open soon.
It smells like it's
But we can smell it. It smells really good. This is the entrance to the haunt. Maybe I can show you a little better up here about the queue line, which I think I should do. Again, these are just personal opinions, plus 40-some years experience I've had working in parks. And they are using the queues up there. Take that back. I think they just opened them. If you look down there, there's a lot of room to bring a queue line in down there. Separate it from the haunt, so yeah, better in fall. And on this one side, you can probably put like the sitting area, so you can sit by the fountain, relax. I think it would be really cool if you did it. See, Skyliner is closed today.
closed today or closed right now?
It just says closed, but I don't think it's been open. You see the line for Patriot. It's about half a queue, so it's really not a long line if they're running correctly. We'll stand by the fast lane entrance, which is one thing, again, one of these things I just, personal opinion, they pulled the person from the entrances, so there's nobody actually guarding these entrances, nobody's paying attention.
I'm assuming there's somebody up there.
I think there's somebody at the very top.
Yeah.
You notice it's actually pretty nice. A Patriot Q station. They updated the audio so it plays a song. I don't know if it's custom song, new speech. It's actually kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, hopefully, get custom music on the lift like originally planned. And my other pet peeve on the lift was they had the work lights on all the time, and you have the expensive chaser lights you put up there originally, but it doesn't really work when you have work lights on. Operation's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. Still not great. They're not holding the gates as long as the other coasters, but you're still holding the gates. Hopefully that will improve. They're open today. I'm really shocked because I've never seen both sides open. This is a major plus for them. Of course, now they're kind of confused which side to go, but hey. Another little traffic control needed, but at least both sides are open. I'll go this way.
So we just got our food at Cottonwood Bbq. We both got the same thing, the chicken strips and the waffle fries. Everything looks really good. We noticed when we walked in that both sides of the lines were open, which I haven't seen all that much of it all, which is great. You know, for park capacity is always a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen since May opening.
I think once.
It had both sides,
yeah.
So it's always been one side. And so I'm very impressed that they did that. That's great, especially with the staffing issues they had.
Yes.
To have both sides open, fully stocked with food, no wait, straight through, no problem there.
Right, and then the employees, the ambassadors, I'm going to call them ambassadors, this is what I've heard officially, that's what they're called again. They were all really friendly, really helpful, really outgoing, no complaints. One funny thing I did notice is on the employee badge, the ambassador badge, one of my big things is that they took the partridge font away from the World of Fun logo. Well, on the employee badge, it has the current World of Fun logo, but it has the 2021 in partridge font, which I thought was kind of funny. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I liked it. It was cool. Anyway, that's all I got to say.
Well, yeah, we're in. Okay, Jennifer, how was your food today?
It was good. The chicken strips were amazing. I love the chicken strips. They were perfectly breaded. I think they were a little bit different than they were last year. But I liked them. They were really good.
Yes, they were good. The only downside, and this is really not a huge, I mean...
Here, how's the estimate picking?
No, just there's only, they give you 3, and then there's a whole pile of fries. It's like, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more strips would be good.
Okay, 1 more strip, but
1 or 2 more strips would be good. But, it's good. Also the, what is it, the quarter chicken they have here? Mm-hmm. We always get that before, that's always good.
That would have been too much food.
So, we did that so we can get our meal plan started, so we can, next one will be at 4:43. Anything else?
I want $1 million. Here's my $1 million.
Only $1 million? I'll look for more than that.
Okay, I'll take about...
80 million for the park.
No. Okay, the thing is if I'm going to ask for any amount of money, I want to have enough money not only to buy the park, add in like a sky ride and bring the zinger back, and then you also have to make sure you have plans to operate the park for like at least 5 to 10 years.
In loss.
With loss.
One change I noticed now is they took the fence and gate out, so it used to be where it's only, if you're eating here, you can eat here. Sit down. The fence is gone.
Not sure what I think about that after. Oh, the door is open on the tavern.
Not like that. Subway. This sign closed. It's got, did it have a sign out front up here?
Yes.
So,
yeah, it was on top of the thing.
Yeah, the sign's gone. I don't know if you can see inside. It's got the windows covered. So, don't know what's going on with the subway. Oh, I can see over here. Let me see. Oh, it just closed. Looks like Gold Rush Pizza. Over here. It's not too bad a line.
We'll go down to Europa. We haven't been to Europa yet.
Oh yeah, we'll get down there. I think we'll go up by Timberwolf and back down. Okay, another little Jeff's pet peeves. I like the closed part for Winterfest. I don't like the layout during proper park operation.
Ready to fight.
I think it's a little better, more efficient to have multiple lines going in and multiple service points. But The antique photo is closed off.
Oh, this is important.
This is a history fact.
History fact. Actually, I'll do 2 history facts. So this is the old station for the Sky High, which was the Von Roll Sky Ride 101 gondola ride. It would take you all the way over to Scandinavia, and the towers would be up to 70 feet tall.
That's the red barn you're looking at now.
Yes, the red barn you're looking at wasn't red at the time. And then there is a footer.
That's that barn right there.
Right over here on the left, in front of Depot, which would have been
right up there.
There's a little wooden planter over there.
Yeah, we'll walk over there, get a better view. I said the landscaping looks really good.
The landscaping looks very nice.
And right there is the footer.
So there actually, technically, is there now still 2 visible in the park? There's this one. And then there's also the one that's up there, Lift the One on Voyager, but would you still consider that visible in the park?
Certain areas is visible. You can see it when the restaurant was open over there.
Yeah.
Chicken Peas last. They actually look at a little shed that has all the Voyager controls and such. It was in, and there's a compressor sitting on top of the pad now.
Yes.
And then right over here, might as well walk over to the depot. Do not ask us about the train. It's not running. Do not ask us. We cannot tell. But
they do have all these new thematic exit signs on all the rides, though.
if you look, they have now upgraded the gates with magnetic lock. I like that. You see the coaches up here. Of course, I mean, look, new gates. And like she was saying, the signs have been updated over here. You can't see it. You kind of see it a little bit over there on this passenger. And I really hope that means that they're actually going to board passengers from there and not use it to exit, because it really kind of sucks as an exit. At least for a capacity ride, it does suck. I mean, if they'd used the front and back exits as intended, and then the 2 load areas as intended, you get a lot more people, a lot more runs on it.
The Railway Expressway sign is on the ground.
Yes, well, I'm sure that'll be all taken care of when the train reopens. We come over here and you see a little sign over here that tells you how a steam train operates. You can thank Jennifer who wrote that. I hope there were some of the technical details on it, and she wrote it. And then way back in the day when we worked on the train, the operations manager really liked it, because we made it just to hand out to guests when they asked about the engine. We gave him a copy, and next thing we know, he used it over here.
Yeah, I don't think they even know who wrote it when they used it to turn it into a sign. I think it was just in Sal's old,
Yeah, that's when Sal left. It was after he had gone. For some reason, they took out the extra queue line they had over here, which they sure could use it now. When they redid this area a few years back, here's a line to it.
Oh, yeah.
And over here, it's the Timberwolf line. You see they don't use the extended or the extra Q over here anymore. At least I haven't seen them use it in years. Light pole is new, and it's themed, a fall wood theme.
Yeah.
See a little exciting light pole, new for 2021. Which I think this is new. New to me. If you look up, put some lighting on this Victory pick. Looks kind of nice. They're asking, here's the old photo booth, and you can see the new shack over there.
It looks like it does belong to
Theming wise, so the question is, are they going to use that for the haunt entrance, maybe?
yeah.
Or could it be a different haunt? Or something totally different.
I think it's part of Blood by
You can see some of the new wood over here. The little bit they did this year. Just so you know, people, the fast lane, this is your fast lane entrance to Timberwolf. It's right beside the exit side. If you're looking for the regular entrance, which I've seen several people trying to find, you go all the way back down and around on the other side of the building, the other side of the area. Remember that. So you don't waste your time coming up here. Fast lane, exit. Mustang Runner, still closed today. The detonator line's not too bad today. Long dispatch times between them though. A couple updates at Prospector Pete's. On their decking, shutters added. Go over and get a closer look. So the new shutters, the new decking. 13 cars. This is a lot actually for this ride. I wish I had expanded the course back to close to the original size. I just noticed this. Good eye there, but this is the, what's the bumper car's name now?
Autobahn.
Autobahn.
Originally known as Defender.
Yeah, DFB was the original name.
Changed in 1997.
Well, it looks like this portion of the roof, some parts have been replaced, which is a good thing. It's leaking. You'll see it's a newer material. You can look right through the crack over there. I don't know if you can really see it, but the old material is worn away. You can see the light shining through it.
You can see the light shining through it over there a little bit too.
I don't know if you can see it through this, but over there and some down there. But that's actually a positive move, but that's what I think it is. And Condor, which is a Condor. Falcon's Fly, which is Condor. That's the bottom line. It's like the two rides that were added together or down together. But this one seems to have a lot of problems.
Yeah, well, Condor ride in general has a lot of operational issues historically.
We're coming up on Jennifer's favorite ride.
I like going this one. I cannot lie.
There's some more landscaping in Europa. In case you get lost in the world.
Just in case you don't know where you are. There you go. You're in Europa.
We're back at my old ride, Fury of the Nile.
Mild Nile.
They're actually doing a little better today than they were doing yesterday. They're loading every boat. So that means they must have gotten their person to work here.
Yes, they have 3 people on the current shift.
Yes. So it's an improvement over yesterday. But an estimated looks around 12 boats in the water. We have 1, 2, 3 boats in storage, or a total of 15 at the ride, out of the original 23 boats that the ride had. And there's a curious little fact now is that the table is so slow it takes 2 minutes for a boat to enter the table and exit the table. It's kind of flashback to my scary first year here when it probably was about 20 seconds on the platform.
We're going to have a boat with 2 people.
Well, we don't know whether that's reasoning because of COVID or just sucky grouping. I'm more leaning to COVID at the moment. Well, we came up to the observation area of Nile.
Yeah.
Take a look up here. You notice over here they have a new platform, which I assume it's the
Evacuation stand.
That's what I would guess. I don't know, but I assume it's for the. They have wedges over here they can evacuate. I also noticed, you see here is the waterfall is non-operational.
Oh yeah.
It's full of leaves, a pole over here, another pole, another debris in there. Finish up our day here at Mamba.
Yes. Finish up our day at Worlds of Fun on Mamba.
That's why I said finish our day here at Mamba.
Okay.
Dramatic pause is for effect.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts today?
On Mamba or just today in general?
Today in the park.
It was good.
I mean,
it was a Worlds of Fun. It was a world of fun. There you go. There's your that's your nice
overused coin phrase right here.
The overused coin phrase, yes, but it's still.
No, actually, it was a good day. I mean, the lines were a little bit long.
Yeah, they were quite long, but yeah. I mean, the park was a little busy. It wasn't like yesterday. I think it was not. It was yes.
Like we were first thing in, we did food right when I got here, so
yes.
No lines.
Yes, the food was good.
So our thing now is tomorrow we're heading back to Florida.
Yes.
Back to Orlando.
Right, so we'll leave you guys. Unfortunately, we're going to leave Kansas City back with the rain. We're taking the sun back with us. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, world travelers of all ages, today's journey has come to an end. On behalf of all of our ambassadors, thank you for sharing your day with us and wish you safe travels home.